Yesterday, while we were out in a neighborhood deeply affected by this crisis, a 6-year-old boy walked up to us. He didn't ask about statistics. He didn't ask about the news. He simply wanted to be part of something hopeful. And in that moment, I was reminded that this work is not about headlines or rumors. It is about protecting the future for our children. Every child deserves the opportunity to grow up in a community where their dreams are stronger than the dangers around them. That is why we continue this work. Because every life matters, and every child deserves the chance to grow up in a safe and supportive community. Right now, communities across the country are facing a serious public health crisis. Dangerous synthetic substances such as fentanyl and increasingly powerful compounds, like Fentanyl, have created new challenges for families, first responders, and communities everywhere. These substances often appear in environments that are unregulated and unpredictable because they are produced outside of medical or controlled settings. There is no reliable safety standard. This means that one portion of a substance may contain far more of a dangerous compound than another. That unpredictability is what makes this crisis so serious. People often have no way of knowing the strength or composition of what they encounter, and that uncertainty can lead to tragic consequences. This is why education and awareness are so important.
There is a lot of fear and confusion right now, and many rumors circulating in communities. But one of the most important things we can focus on is awareness. In environments where dangerous substances are present, contamination can happen unintentionally. This means that even small amounts of these substances can create serious health risks. Situational awareness matters. If you are at a social gathering, never leave your drink unattended. If you walk away from a drink, it is safest to replace it. These are small steps that help protect ourselves and the people around us. But there is another important conversation we must have as communities. When tragedy happens, it is natural for people to want answers. But anger and retaliation only lead to more loss. This crisis is complex, and the substances involved often pass through many hands. Before reaching a community, violence cannot solve a public health crisis. The path forward is awareness, compassion, education, and community support. That is how we protect one another. Before we continue this mission, we are also preparing for a very meaningful moment for our family and our community. On May 16th, we will gather at Lynn Creek Park at Joe Pool Lake in Grand Prairie, Texas, for a memorial birthday celebration honoring the life of Dwan Henry. This gathering is called a mother's final goodbye. For a long time, Dwan's mother was denied the opportunity to say goodbye to her son. On his birthday, that moment will finally be reclaimed. From 11 a.m. until 5:16 p.m., our community will come together for remembrance, healing, and hope. There will be music, shared memories, and time for fellowship as we reflect on the life of a young man whose story continues to inspire this work. At 5:16 p.m., in honor of Dwan's birthday, we will gather by the water for a balloon release and a moment of silence. This moment represents remembrance, but it also represents purpose. It reminds us why this work matters, because every life lost deserves to be remembered, and every young person still here deserves to know that their future matters. If you are part of our community, we invite you to stand with us. Come remember, come heal, and come continue the mission of protecting our youth.
A child talked about his dream yesterday. And sometimes that is the most powerful reminder of all. Thank you for Marissa's voice for inviting me out to join. Your outreach is always a pleasure to serve our community. This has been Michael Dorline and Shalonda Levels of Life, and we will see you next time.
This is
Amy. With Marissa's voice. Darlene.
I have an impactful question for you both. How has today's outreach made you feel emotionally today?
happy. I love these people. I love the people out here on the Pinks. They're always sweet. They're nice. They talk to us. We talk to them. We're friends with some of them here at the Pinks, and we're just trying to do what we can do to help.
How has it impacted you?
Well, my lovely daughter. You know how it impacts me. It makes me feel good to be able to help people due to the loss of my son, to be able to educate people on what's going on, because I want everybody to know that our young people is the next generation. Okay, they're going to be parents. They're going to be like our doctors and our lawyers, and they're passing away. And so no matter when I come out to either hand out Narcan or to help in the neighborhood, making sure that people get food, it makes me feel extremely good, because it's just in my heart.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so today was a great day. Me and Amy, Shalonda, hey, Jessica. Come on, Jessica.
Hi, Mr. Mark and Mr. Levels.
Hello.
I wanted to ask you both, how has today's outreach impacted both of you emotionally?
I like helping people. Yes. I like helping people. It makes me feel good about trying to get out here and help those that don't have.
That's what I like a lot about it, is we come here, we're trying to be useful to the community out here. We're trying to do things that help, give, like my wife says, give a hand up instead of a handout. We want to see what their needs are and try to help out everyone that's needed in this community. So it brings a bright smile on my face when I see the kids enjoy things. They come and they ask questions, and they're not just grabbing and running, they're talking to you and asking you about your daughter, because my daughter died from fentanyl. They want to know the story, so I tell the story, and they have some sympathy, and then we give away some things, but it's more or less educating them on what fentanyl is and what we have, because we also carry Narcan, but that's for the adults, and then we talk to a bunch of adults. So we're trying to come out here every month to help out where we can and give what the tenants here need. If they need anything special, we'll get it for them. But I love coming out here. That's why we're coming out here every month and trying to help out the community out here. But thank you.
I would like to concur with Mark. Many people think that when they make donations, they don't know exactly what these organizations are doing. And they sometimes feel like, a lot of things are scams. But one of the things I want you guys to understand, it is no scam when you're seeing 15 young people and you're going to funerals and nobody is over the age of 18. It is no joke when you see a child that needs help. I can only tell you the people that we run into. And my heart go out to them, like I said, because I lost my son, Dwan, to fentanyl. So I also do Narcan. I also educate, I come on, I try to do videos so people will understand. So we're not out here begging you guys to give us money. We're asking you guys to have a heart. It doesn't matter to us whether it's 50 cents or $1, and you could feel like you're a part of what we're doing. God bless. We love you. Granny says, please take care of yourself, because there's a lot going on out here.